Green Tree Productions is proud to present Duncanville Weekly News. It's the good news just for the City of Champions, Duncanville, Texas. And now, here's your host, John Thompson.
Hello, world, America, Texas, and Duncanville, and welcome to this edition of Duncanville Weekly News for the middle of December 2018. Glad you're logged on and watching. Well, on this show, it's all football and basketball as the Panther football team played in the state semifinals and the basketball teams continue with their seasons. So, let's go.
It's fall, it's Texas, it's Duncanville. Time for the high school football and time for the Panther Den Show on Duncanville Weekly News, which highlights of last week's Duncanville Panther football game and a preview of this week's game. The Panthers Den Show is brought to us by Jane's Memorial Chapel, Leon Miller Commercial Properties, Todd and Jerry at Fry Integra Insurance Services, John and Janelle at Pope Financial Services of Raymond James and Associates, Ben Franklin Apothecary and Kitchens Deli, Chubby's Family Restaurants, Rick and Jamie at Ben Franklin Plumbing, and now, in the Panthers Den, here's John.
Hello, Duncanville football fans, and there's a lot more of you than there were at the beginning of the year. As you know, the Panthers played at Jerry's World, AT&T Stadium last Saturday, in the state semifinals against those Allen Eagles. And here's what happened. Saturday afternoon in Arlington, the Panthers met the number one high school football team in America, those Allen Eagles, in the FUIL State 6A Division I semifinals, and a big Duncanville crowd was on hand. Captains are DeBraylen, Chris, Jaquindon, James Mitchell, and Trishan, and State Senator Royce West, whom they allowed to flip this time. Allen won the toss and deferred, so the Panthers will receive the kickoff to open this semifinal game. Marquez receives the kickoff at the 10 and returns it to the 27, and we are underway. On the very first play, Tryson goes 73 yards. On the very first play, Jaquindon hands off to Tryson, and 73 yards later, here's another angle. Victor adds the PAT. So with 19 seconds off the clock, it's the Panthers 7-0. Victor's ensuing kickoff is taken in the end zone and returned to the 22, where Chris and J.D. Thursby bring down the returner. On their first play, Charlton sacks the quarterback for a 7-yard loss. And then 3 plays later, from the Panther 38, this pass for a touchdown over Trishan. The PAT even things at 7 with a little over a minute and a half gone in this game. After the ensuing touchback kickoff, Tristan goes for 17 yards. Later for 8. Three plays later, Javon Fountain, 21 yards. Ring him up, ring him up, ring him up. Here's another angle. Victor's PAT made it 14-7 Panthers with a little over 5 minutes gone in this game. After the ensuing touchback kickoff, the Eagles have 4th and 8 and punt to Kareem Howard, who gets it to the Panther 27-yard line. But the Panthers run 3 plays, and Anthony Cruz comes in and punts, and Ray Jones makes the tackle at the Panther 48-yard line. The Eagles have 4th and 9 at the Panther 35, and Chris stops the quarterback, and the ball comes back to the Panthers to end the first quarter with the Panthers leading 14-7.
Chubby's Family Restaurant on Cockrell Hill at Skyline is your full-service restaurant for Duncanville. Open from 6 to 9, Monday through Thursdays, till 10 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays. They feature traditional American cuisine. They offer takeout and delivery and are one of the very best catering restaurants in the area. Call 972-298-1270 and find out for yourself.
After the Panthers punted early in the second quarter, the Eagles steadily move the ball to the Panther 12 when they complete this pass. Another great catch beside Ennis. PAT made it 14 apiece with 2 minutes gone in the second quarter. On the ensuing kickoff, Davion Walker takes it at the 16 and returns it to the Eagles 7 after a harsh collar tackle penalty against Allen. Two plays later from the 8-yard line, Jaquindon takes it to the house thanks to Cesar Santos and Guyesi for blocks. Victor makes it 21-14 Panthers minutes into the second quarter. On the Panther kickoff, Victor puts it to the 3-yard line, and the returner is blasted by Chris and DeMarcus, leading to another Eagle punt, which was a good one, to the Panther 6-yard line. Two plays later from the 8-yard line, Jaquindon ring him up, ring him up, ring him up. 92 yards for the touchdown. Victor adds the PAT. So with 4.5 minutes left in the first half, it's now 28-14 Panthers. After the ensuing kickoff, the Eagles ran 13 plays, picking up 8 yards or less on all of them, and have a first down at the Panther 32 when Chris intercepts and takes it back to the Eagle 32-yard line. On the next play, Jaquindon completes to Davion Walker for the touchdown. Here's what it looked like on the big screen. Victor adds the PAT, and it takes us to the half with the Panthers leading 35-14.
A longtime sponsor of the Panthers Den Show on Duncanville Weekly News is Benjamin Franklin Plumbing. your punctual plumber. Rick and Jamie have been serving the plumbing needs for the Duncanville area since 1984. Remember, their slogan is, if there's any delay, it's you we pay. Make an appointment and be confident that they will be there on time. Call 972-298-6054 and see for yourself. That's Benjamin Franklin Plumbing.
Jane's Memorial Chapel is the only family-owned funeral home in Duncanville and is proud to offer caring and dedicated services from familiar friends. Rick Janes and his family, the owners of Jane's Memorial Chapel and Funeral Home, have served Duncanville area families in their time of loss since 1998. A beautiful and spacious chapel is offered, and Jane's serves all cemeteries. When it comes to finding people you can trust in a time of need, you can turn to Jane's Memorial Chapel. No one else knows families better. 811 South Cockrell Hill in Duncanville.
In the third quarter, momentum shifted broadly as the Eagles came out, took the kickoff, and on their fifth play, they have a 4th and 5, and they fake a punt and goes for 60 yards and a touchdown. And the PAT, so with a little over a minute gone in the third quarter, it's now 35-21 Panthers. After the ensuing kickoff, the Panthers were 3 and out with Anthony punting to midfield, where Cesar Santos and Stacy take down the receiver. The Eagles have 3rd and 7 at the Panther 36 when another great catch is made on the Allen pass over Stacy for a touchdown. The PAT made it 35-28, almost midway through the third quarter. After the ensuing Allen kickoff, the Panthers mostly kept the ball on the ground with the biggest play, this 13-yard pickup by Geisy to midfield. A couple of plays later, the Panthers have 4th and 1, and Tryson is stopped short, and the ball goes over. The Eagles are at the Panther 36, and this run put them at the 15. And this one put them in the end zone. And the PAT tied this game at 35 apiece with a little over a minute left in the third quarter. And that's the way the quarter finished.
Leon Miller Commercial Properties is a proud sponsor of the Panthers Den Show on Duncanville Weekly News, as he enjoys helping to promote our DHS athletes as no one else does. Leon owns office and retail space in the heart of Duncanville on Main Street. If you are looking for convenient, accessible, and well-kept space for rent, call Leon at 972-709-7181. He will fix you up.
After receiving the ensuing Allen kickoff, the Panthers were forced to punt, and Anthony punts for 33 yards to the Allen 34. But the Panther defense on plays like this forced another Allen punt. And Kareem fields it and goes down. The Panthers are at the Allen 40 and have 4th down and 2 and decide not to punt but to go for it, and Jaquindon gets it and then some, all 40 for a touchdown. Aided by a great block from Davian Walker. Here's how it looked on the big screen. Victor adds the PAT. So with 3:02 left in regulation, it's 42-35 Panthers. After the ensuing Victor kickoff. The Eagles have second down and 11 at their 7-yard line, and Braylon explodes through the line and sacks the quarterback in the end zone for a safety, and a 2-possession lead now with 2:16 left in the game. Everybody knew it was going to be an onside kick coming, and Ray Jones covers it. Here's another look. The Panthers used the rest of the game running the ball and staying in bounds, but did turn it over on downs, and it's over. Final, Panthers 44, Allen 35. The Panthers move on now to the state championship game next Saturday back here at Jerry's World, AT&T Stadium. Each game and each show, it gets tougher and tougher to pick a play of the week. But against Allen, it happened in the middle of the second quarter when JaQuinton goes 92 yards to pay dirt to put the Panthers back ahead by 2 possessions and crush the Eagles' momentum. This is among the many good plays, but that's why that one is the play of the week.
The play of the week is brought to us every game and every show by the Pope Financial Group of Raymond James. For all your investment needs, call John or Janelle at 972-780-0533 or come by at 222 East Wheatland right here in Duncanville. It's the Pope Financial Group of Raymond James for the last 34 years.
Also, we have a hit of the week, and it's getting tougher to pick it. But against Allen in the state semifinals, it happened early in the second quarter when, after a touchdown, Chris and DeMarcus blast the ensuing kickoff returner inside the 30-yard line. And that's why it's the hit of the week.
The hit of the week is brought to us by Ben Franklin Apothecary, located at 302 North Main Street in the heart of downtown Duncanville. Shop for unique gifts, take care of any pharmaceutical needs, or enjoy lunch at Kitchen's Deli Sandwich Shop. Call 972-298-1147 or visit online for more information.
Well, there's only one game left in this season, and here's the deal. This is the last week of telling you the next Panthers game information, because this one is for the state championship versus Galena Park North Shore. The Mustangs out of District 21 6A, that's in Region 3. The Mustangs beat Lake Travis out of Region 4 last week to reach this game. It'll be at Jerry's World, AT&T Stadium in Arlington at 7 o'clock Saturday evening. It will be the last high school football game of the 2018 season, and it's been 20 years since the Panthers have been here. And here's a scene from 1998.
The District 8 6A standings
are brought to us by Fry Integra Insurance Services for home, auto, life, boat, RV, and or business coverage. Fry Integra is your best choice. Call Todd or Jerry at 972-296-9786 or drop by the office at 214 South Main Street, Suite 101C. You'll be glad you did.
Well, the basketball teams at Duncanville High School are well into their seasons, and here's a recap of what happened last week. If anybody wanted to agree with the FUIL's redistricting of Duncanville, this game should show them the truth. As we see Kyra score a couple of the Pantherettes' first quarter 45 points at Dallas Moses Molina High School. At least it's close to Duncanville. In the second, Zara feeds Deja K for a short jump shot. And then Angel drives for 2 and 1. Kiera into Ziera, who hits a short turnaround. Kinley hits a 3-point shot. Anasia scores in the lane, but the defense let up, and the Lady Jaguars scored 3 in the second quarter and only trailed by 61 at the half. Naya drives the lane for 2 early in the third quarter, and Deja D drives for the bank shot layup. Kinley spoon feeds Hope Lamel, and after 3, it's 80-6 Pantherettes. Everyone was surprised that there was no mercy clock in this game after the first quarter, but in the fourth, Kayla Kelly hits a rainbow, and then later, Dominique Lob scores underneath, and finally, it's over. 91-10, Pantherettes. Zaria had 21, Deja K 17, and it's 11 Pantherettes were in the scoring column. Then Friday night, the Panthers visited Richardson Berkner in a game most fans thought the Pantherettes would score 100 points in or more, and got off to a start toward it as Zaria scores on a break. Deja K hits a 3-point shot. Here's a part of this game that's indicative. Deja K hits a short shot on the baseline. Then Zaria deflects to Angel, who passes to Kinley. Then Naya intercepts and has a snowbird. Later, Angel scores on a break, as does Kyra, as does Kayla. And after 1, it's 42-0 Pantherettes. On track to score 168. In the second, Kiera feeds Hope for a layup, and Naya hits a rainbow. And at the half, it's 61-3 Pantherettes, on track for 122. In the third, she hits another rainbow. Anaya takes the baseline for 2. Oh, the Lady Rams hit a free throw along the way. Dominique takes a deflected pass and scores. Kara was fouled shooting a 3-point shot at the buzzer and hit all 3 free throws to give the Pantherettes a 76-7 lead after 3. In the fourth, Deja K hits another rainbow, and Zara adds to her rebound numbers by following her shot to score. The last half of the fourth quarter, they finally went to the mercy clock as the clock runs while free throws are shot. Final, Pantherettes 89 and the Moses Molina Lady Rams 7. Everybody scored again, led by Deja K with 17. Kiora had 14. Naya and Zara scored 13 apiece as the Pantherettes go 17-3 on the season and 3-0 in District 8 6A play as these Pantherette fans look forward to the drive home. Friday night, the Panthers hosted the Lancaster Tigers, not Mesquite Horn as scheduled, and this one was close all the way. The Tigers have a great basketball program and have had for years. Welcome back, Derek, as he feeds Micah on a break. Check out this rebound and put back by Kayan. Micah takes the baseline for 2 and 1. And after 1, the Panthers trail by 3. In the second, Jemias hits a well-defended shot on the baseline. And Keyshawn passes into Jemias on a well-practiced inbounds play to tie the score. Derek hits a rainbow. Robert is in and hits a shot from behind that arc on the floor. And at the half, it's 38-36 Panthers. Damon hits a long 2-point shot from the top early in the third quarter. And then Micah follows his turnaround with a nice tip in as the lead is going back and forth. Derek hits another 3-point shot. On a break, Jemias feeds Robert. And after 3, the Panthers trail by 3. Robert hits a rainbow early in the fourth quarter. And when Micah hits this high percentage shot, we're tied with 2 minutes left in the game. But Lancaster scored the last 7 points and beat the Panthers 81-74. Micah scored 19. Jemias had 16. And Robert and Derek had 11 apiece as the Panthers are now 7-7 on the season. We'll be back on or before December the 26th, the day after Christmas, with highlights of the state championship game and the Pantherettes basketball games. As we close, let's see the DHS band as they performed at the AT&T Stadium. And we'll see you the day after Christmas.